This is Tulum's Hotel Zone, Mexico's most aesthetic stretch of beach, and today I am taking you inside one of the most iconic stays. And this place, it gives major the White Lotus energy, but eco chic and jungle meets ocean. I came here straight from Cancun looking for a relaxing beach reset, but I quickly realized that Tulum's Hotel Zone is gorgeous, yes, but confusing and honestly kind of chaotic in a way no one warns you about. Overpriced taxis, pitch black roads at night, and luxury hotel that redefine what luxury even means. Stick around because I'm showing you exactly what staying here is really like, how to get around without burning your wallet, and whether Papaya Playa actually lives up to the hype. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. We are in Tulum today, right by the beach, sitting at Papaya Playa Project Beach Club. You know that feeling when you arrive somewhere and instantly feel like you stepped into a movie scene? That was me pulling into the hotel zone around 9 p.m. after a long travel day. The first thing I noticed, it's dark. Like actually dark. No big resort lights, just dim lights, lanterns, and ocean sounds. The staff greeted me with a welcome drink, and while checking in, I could literally hear waves crashing just a few steps away. And instantly, I thought, okay, this feels like a kind of place where something dramatic should happen. Hopefully, just emotional growth and not HBO level plot twists. Papaya Playa isn't your typical polished luxury resort. It's more like intentional luxury. Everything here is built using natural materials wood, palm roof, clay textures. It feels like the hotel is part of the jungle itself instead of replacing it. There are three main stay styles here: jungle view casitas with or without pool, ocean view casitas with or without pool, villas with plunge pools, and rooftop decks. I stayed in the jungle view casitas with rooftop pool, which means waking up, opening your door, and immediately seeing nature. Not a bad view in the morning. Inside, the vibe is minimalist and earthy. Rustic furniture, neutral tones, and an open concept shower that's literally part of the room. So, if you're staying with friends, you're not exactly comfortable getting naked around, just know you're about to get very comfortable very fast. And there are no TVs either. And honestly, that's kind of the point. The trip and the nature becomes your entertainment. But here's the interesting part. Papaya Playa calls itself sustainable luxury, and that sounds great until you realize that also means occasional trade-offs. I'll explain what those actually feel like later. Let's talk about the hotel zone itself, because this is where most people get surprised. The good news? Everything is stunning and extremely walkable during the day. The confusing part, logistics. The road running through the hotel zone is narrow, uneven, and at night barely lit. So here's your first real tip if you're visiting. Always carry a flashlight or use your phone light after sunset. It sounds small, but it genuinely makes a huge difference. Now, transportation. Taxis here are everywhere, but they are expensive and usually cash only. A 5 minutes ride can easily cost you $20 or more. Always agree on the fare before you get in, prices aren't standardized. And if you're wondering about Uber, it's technically around but not reliably. Honestly, it barely has any presence here, so don't plan your transportation around it. Which raises a bigger question most visitors don't realize until they arrive. Is staying in the hotel zone actually worth the price compared to staying in town? Hold that thought. We'll circle back once we get through the full experience. That first night, almost everything was closing, which is another thing no one warns you about. Even in hotel zone, restaurants can shut earlier than expected. I ended up at Mateo's Mexican Grill, super casual, colorful, and exactly what I needed after a travel day. It's not fancy, but it's lively, affordable compared to beach clubs, and has a relaxed vibe that balances out Tulum's curated aesthetics. The next morning started with a beach yoga, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this might have been my favorite part of staying here. Waves crashing, warm sun, and slight ocean breeze. It felt like a full mental reset after a constant travel day. So, unfortunately, it was Monday and I had to get some work done today, so I couldn't go outside during the work hours, that is till 5 pm. But I did do some yoga in the morning since Papaya Playa is a wellness resort, and so are many others in Tulum. You get these offerings of Mexican rituals, yoga, and spa treatments and things like that, which is very unique to the Tulum culture. So if you are here, do book a session. If you're from outside, you can pay. It's not super expensive. It's $20 for a walk-in session versus when you stay at the hotel, you get it for free because it comes with the service. The yoga deck is beautiful and I could see the ocean while doing yoga. I did get tanned because I didn't put my sunscreen. I didn't think it would be so sunny, but it was super sunny. But view from the deck and the ocean, the noise of the waves hitting the rocks was just amazing. It's an experience that you should not miss. But here's what surprised me the most. Papaya Playa feels almost designed to slow you down. And if you're someone who loves fast sightseeing itineraries, this place might actually challenge your travel style. It is quite humid, and since you're in the middle of the jungle, so Papaya Playa Project and many other hotels in the hotel zone is in the middle of the jungle by the beach. So if you are living here, don't forget to get some bug spray and don't forget to get your hat, sunscreen. Stay hydrated because it's super humid and I'm sweating so much right now. Sometimes it's not fun, but you gotta deal with it. I spent the rest of the morning walking around. Yes, it was a work day, drinking coffee and just watching the water. Lucky for me, Papaya Playa also has a cafe. It's a little expensive, but you gotta get your coffee in the morning. My biggest food discovery in the hotel zone was Molka Hete Tulum, which I just happened to stumble upon. And I went there 3 times and I don't have any regrets. The portions are generous, flavor feels authentic, and it's far less performative than some other beach club restaurants. If you want really satisfying Mexican food without the Instagram tags, and trust me, I haven't seen this place anywhere on Instagram. This is a great spot, and a spot with a view. Okay, so you remember that taxi warning? Here's the hack that'll save you tons of money and stress. Rent a bike before sunset or ask your hotel to arrange shared rides through trusted drivers. Both options are significantly cheaper than grabbing taxi randomly at night. Also, download offline maps. The beach road has patchy signal sometimes. Now we have to talk about the beach club culture in Tulum because Papaya Playa isn't just a resort, it's a full-blown experience, and so are some other resorts in Tulum. During the day, the beach club feels laid-back luxury. Think wooden loungers, woven umbrellas, barefoot energy, mezcal cocktails, and DJ playing chill jungle house in the background. It's not over the top like some Tulum beach clubs. It feels curated but still relaxed. If you're comparing beach clubs in hotel zone, here's what you should know. Papaya Playa Project is known for its aesthetic, design-forward vibe and sustainability focus. But there are other beach clubs like Taboo Tulum, Rosa Negra Beach Club, and some others which are more high energy, vibrant, or known for their aesthetic and more relaxing. So you can choose according to your own preference. But here's what really makes this place stand out. At night, Papaya Playa transforms. The jungle pathway glows with warm amber lights. There are large-scale art installations woven from wood and natural materials, sculptural pieces that look almost tribal and futuristic at the same time. And when there's an event or full moon party, the entire property lights up. Jungle-themed electronic music pulses softly through the trees, fire dancers perform near the beach, the art sculptures becomes illuminated centerpieces. It feels immersive, like you've stepped into an eco-luxury music festival hidden inside the jungle. This is where the White Lotus meets Tulum mystic energy really hits. We cannot skip the rooftop pools. If you are booking here, I recommend upgrading to a rooftop pool if it fits your budget. There's something surreal about floating above the jungle canopy while hearing the ocean in the distance. It's private, quiet, and cinematic. Sunset up there is also unreal. If you're a content creator, this is peak golden hour magic. But even without filming, it's just peaceful in a way that's hard to explain until you're here. So is staying in Tulum's Hotel Zone worth it? Here's my honest take. If you want design-forward hotels, beach club culture, slow mornings, and immersive aesthetic experience, this area is magical. If you're focused on budget travel or fast sightseeing, staying in town might make more sense. One tip if you're planning a stay here, balance one relaxation day with one exploration day. It helps justify the cost and gives you the full Tulum experience. Next, I'm leaving the hotel zone to explore ancient ruins and the side of Tulum that feels completely different from this beach luxury world. Tell me in the comments, would you stay in the hotel zone or in Tulum town? And if you visited before, what surprised you the most? If this video helped you plan your Tulum trip, give it a like and genuinely support the channel. This is part of my ongoing postcard from Mexico series, so make sure to check out the rest of the episodes. And if you enjoy honest cinematic travel guides, subscribe and join my journey. I'm Manisha on the map, and I'll see you in the next one.